speaking of being blessed, One True Whitney ain't the only one that's blessed. You know who else is blessed? All of your celebrities that y'all seen that was endorsing Kamala Harris. I hate this system. I hate what they had going on, but I love the fact that we as voters was able to see through, the BS and get straight to it. So when y'all thought, listen, if you voted for Kamala Harris because of a celebrity that told you to do it, then that means that you got finessed. They say that she's $20 million in debt after raising over $1 billion for her campaign. Check it out.
And the Harris campaign now in debt, $20 million. Lindy Lee, one member of the DNC's finance committee, says she and others were misled about the vice president's chance of winning the election. Lee says she helped raise millions for the campaign and now has to explain to donors why Harris lost. Just one example of their spending. The Harris campaign spent $450,000 a day. This was on ads displayed in Las Vegas. And now,
do y'all know how much money that is? Do you know how much money that is? $450,000 a day on ads in Las Vegas. The president of the United States of America don't even make but $500,000 a year, I believe. And it's funny because Trump never even took his salary. Trump never took a salary from being president. He donated his salary every single year. Let's do the math. She comes from a middle-class background. She loves her business owners and their lawns, was raised by her mother and her nana over there, and she ran a daycare that was between her and her sister. And they got to the point, man, listen, bro. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in all of the AKAs, the Divine Nine that donated, all of the people that donated to her campaign, and they spent $450,000. You know how many people got rich off of Kamala Harris? Do you know how many people got rich? You spent your money on something that you could have controlled when you just closed your legs. And you know how many people got rich off Kamala Harris? Let me show you.
Staff members and vendors are worried they may not get paid. News Nation's Kelly Meyer has been following this story and joins us live from the White House with the very latest. Kelly?
Yeah, the election may be over, but the mountain of debt from the short-lived campaign isn't going away fast enough for them. The Harris campaign trying to dig out of debt nearly a week after their resounding loss. And much of the spending was on digital media advertising, polling, and travel from state to state. According to the reports, the Harris campaign spending six figures building a set for Harris's appearance on the Call Her Daddy podcast.
They spent six figures building a set to do a 1-hour podcast. If they're this frivolous with campaign funds, what do you think that they're going to do with taxpayer dollars? What do you think that they've been doing? Why do you think that they just hand out blank checks over to Ukraine? Why do you think they just give over military equipment that when they was pulling out of Afghanistan, that they just left all of those billions of dollars worth of military equipment? No business owner in their right mind operates like this and thinks this frivolously. No business owner. Nobody that looks at it from a business perspective. Nobody that knows anything about managing a minuscule budget would ever spend this type of money and be this irresponsible with people's monies.
With host.
Remember when on her website, let me go to her website. Let me see what this looked like. Remember on her website when the first thing that showed on her website wasn't policies? I can't wait to show you this website. Let's continue.
Alex Cooper, a source familiar with the campaign, confirming to News Nation the reporting that the Harris campaign was $20 million in the hole after November 5th. And even though the campaign took in at least $1 billion and reported $118 million in the bank as of October 16th, they're still seeing that $20 million in the hole. Another big ticket price, the $15 million the Harris campaign spent on event production. These
celebrities, they got paid. They got paid to wear their Harris Walls t-shirts. And so when she was walking up there, she was like, oh my God, I love you. Hey. Listen, let me show you something. When Oprah was looking at her like she was a fool, remember when we was doing the review videos and I was like, man, Oprah looking at her like she dumb as hell. All of this right here, let me show it to you. All this right here, that's all fake. That's all fake. That fake smile, that's all finesse. And when Oprah was looking at her and was like, this woman ain't got all of her marbles there together, and you never see her appear with Oprah again, that's because they was done with their payment.
Also went towards the celebrity performances leading up to the election, like that election eve rally with Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Ricky Martin. And Harris also reportedly paid $1 million to Harpo Productions, that's owned by Oprah.
Jesus Christ. Now I'm wondering, did Charlamagne get paid? Did John Legend get paid? Was Ricky Smiley getting a check? How much did Roland Martin get paid? I will be absolutely transparent with you. I'll be 100% transparent with you. On my father's grave, I didn't get one dime, not one dime from any candidate, including the Trump campaign or a special interest group or a PAC. I've never gotten one dime. I've never accepted a dime from any campaign whatsoever. Everything that you see me say on this platform is 100% transparent, and I mean what I said, and I believe it in my heart, and that's why I went with it. How much are these people getting paid? That's what I'm wondering. How compromised are they? What's the cost of your soul?
Oprah, we know, did a town hall with Harris back in September and appeared with Harris at her election eve rally in Philadelphia. And one GOP strategist putting it to us this way today, saying, quote, damned if you do, damned if you don't, giving the example of John Kerry having been criticized for still having.
Somebody said, because I ain't big enough. Oh, I control Michigan. Oh, yes. Listen. I got more influence than a lot of these celebrities, obviously, because we doing 26 million views a month across all of my YouTube channels. Oh, yes, we are doing 26 million views, over 3 million hours of watch time. Don't you sit here and tell me no lies. Oh, yes, I do. And that ain't even considering what I do on Fox News or none of that type of stuff. We control Michigan. We won Michigan. That's a fact. We probably won a bunch of other states too while we at it. But and listen, don't think I wasn't offered. Shout out to the Democrats. You can't buy loyalty, man. You can't, but you don't think that I was offered to shut up and not say nothing? Nah. No, come on, man. Stop.
14 million unspent after his 2004 campaign. The strategist, though, called Harris's debt, quote, egregious, and that they were panic spending in the very end. Kelly.
So, Kelly, how is the campaign trying to make up these losses now?
Well, we know that they are still fundraising despite the loss, sending out these emails you could see asking to donate to the Harris Fight Fund program. What's interesting to point out is that the donations to the Harris presidential campaign are being partially redirected toward a vote recount effort. So when you click donate, that link takes you to the Act Blue website. And the fine print suggests that the vice president's campaign might be launching a recount effort allocated to the Harris for President's recount account is where the money would go. And Donald Trump, we know, won the election with 312 electoral college votes, including.
So this is how they finessing y'all. So if you go to the Kamala Harris website right now, all right? If we go to the Kamala Harris website right now, – you will see the fight continues. So now they're saying, well, listen, the fight is continuing with a handful of key Senate and House races still too close to call. The House has been called. The Senate has been called. The presidency has been called. We are keeping our organizers and volunteers on the ground in those states to see the election, across the finish line. If you are able to donate to the Harris Fight Fund today to ensure we have the resources to elect Democrats down the ticket, ready to hold the Trump administration accountable. Well, guess what? You can still donate over $1,000 or other. You can donate whatever it is that you want to donate. Is Tim Walz even still on the website? Let me see something. Hey, where Tim Walz's picture at? Hey, put Tim back up there. Where Tim at? Oh, well. I guess Tim is out of there, huh? But you don't see no policies. You don't see nothing. You don't see no remnants of anything that had to do with anything. But you can still donate. You can still hit the donation button, and you can donate to the support to the Harris Fight Fund. Well, what they're not telling you is that they still raising money. They still raising money in order to cover that $20 million hole. So they finessing y'all. What they doing is they saying, all right, look, y'all, how we going to rebrand to cover this $20 million hole that we still in? Okay, well, we going to rebrand it. We're going to name it the Harris Fight Fund. So we know that they won the Senate. They won the House. They won the presidency. They have unprecedented power to actually pass through legislation and change the American people's lives. But we're going to continue to keep the Harris Fight Fund together because we got to cover this $20 million hole that they use to pay Oprah and Beyonce and Meg Thee Stallion and Glorilla and John Bon Jovi and all of these other people. And they basically used y'all money. Y'all are lighter in the pockets. You don't even know how you're going to get to work tomorrow. You still got to pay your mortgage. And Beyonce and Oprah went off back to Hawaii and California to their $250 million mansions to spend your money. Blue Ivy just ordered her a new Cybertruck. I hope y'all feel dumb. I hope y'all feel so dumb. Look, I tried to quick away. I tried to close out. This is almost like spam. I tried to close out my browser and it says, wait, please don't click away. We've fallen short of our critical fundraising goal and our team is counting on your contribution. Every gift makes a difference. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some gifts in it. I want to put $1. Make it monthly? Oh, no. Nope. -$1. Can I put -$1? -1. Oh, I could put -1. So can I get some money out of this or what? This is crazy. The Harris Victory Fund. This is just like Umar Johnson's. They don't even call it the Harris Walz Fight Fund. They just call it the Harris Fight Fund. This is like hit the Cash App for Umar Johnson. This is sad. This is absolutely sad. Y'all spent over $1 billion, got washed in every state, lost every single race, don't control nothing no more, pointing the finger at each other, and y'all won't even let me close out the website before giving $1 or $25. No. And y'all should feel so stupid, so dumb. Because now all of these celebrities, they took y'all money, they bought new Bentleys and Rolls Royces. You're gonna see a whole, y'all paid for these celebrities to get richer than they already have. And they lied to y'all.